Hey guys, so today I will be exploring the place called Nishinari District in Osaka, which is said to be one of the most dangerous places in Japan. And I would like to actually see how it's like. So, okay, let's explore. So this is the station called Shin Imamiya Station JR, and then that is also connected to the Nankai Railroad as well. So it's a station, but there's no elevator, looks like. So you got to walk up these long stairs. So this is the first view you get after you get off at the JR Shin Imamiya Station. You see Nitori right up there. And then you can see that Abe no Haruka's right there. So this Nishinari district is actually next to Tennoji area where I was visiting for the zoo, and then also Shinsekai area last time. So there's a lot of business hotels around this station. So on the map, Nishinari district is right below the Namba area with a population of about 100,000 people. That includes a place that is called Airin district, which is said to be kind of like a slum in Japan. And that's like the apartment saying that rooms are available without needing a security deposit. And then here is like a real estate agency that is, listing the places for about 45,000 から5万円. It's like $300 for 1 month without needing security deposit. So you can start renting on that day of applying. That one is like 34,000 円. Oh, wow, it's like $200 for a month. Oh my god. So that's already explaining how this place is like. Wow, so here is the vending machine that I found in this area, and then the prices are all going crazy. The highest is like 120 yen, but I see mostly less than 100 Japanese yen. These are like 60 yen. It's like how much? 40 cents, and then 70 yen. And then this one is saying that having like a bent, 何が出るかな? And it says it doesn't know what you're gonna get. So I start saying that okay, let's get. Oh, so I got the same thing with this rumando. It's like a famous snack by Bourbon. Yeah, it's like a little bit of bent here, right here. The expiration date is fine. Okay. Okay, いただきます。いけました。Oh, wow, it's so sweet. Wow, it's okay. Look at that price. It's all 300 Japanese yen, or 500 Japanese yen. And this is also ryokan called Kaname-san, which is said to be the cheapest ryokan in this Nishinari area, with a price of 500 Japanese yen, which is like $3 for a night. Oh my god. Right here it says, wow, rooms, they have like 3 options for ABC, and then it's like 10 yen. How much? $7. Wow. All the rooms have air conditioning, color TV, fridge. Wow, I'm curious of how it's like. Wow, this is also a hotel, just 1,400 yen for one stay. Here's also Imamiya Shochui Kanko, elementary school and junior high school. Found cat outside. Hi. It's very peaceful. There's also Lawson, and then next to it there's also izakaya and a karaoke place. But here there's also clinic inside this area. So here you see the world of Seikatsu Hogo in everywhere in this Nishinari area. This is like provided by the NPO non-profit organization, and then they provide free breakfast. So this is the Airin shelter that is providing about 500 beds for free for those who cannot afford to have a place to sleep. So I came to this park in Ainan area. That's probably like the biggest, I assume. And then here you can see this public TV that's airing NHK right now. And it says Minna no Terebi. It's like a TV for everyone. It's really rare, I guess. And then this is how the park looks like. And then the surroundings. And then any people from NPO, I guess, are now separating the garbages. And then it's probably like houses for homeless people. And then so this is like the Nishinari police station, famous for its high barricades that is surrounding this building. So here's a park I visited yesterday. So from the morning, there are a lot of people gathering and then just sitting, aged probably over 60 years old. Yeah, many they just sit and then kind of talking to each other. Yeah. So this is like the foster for daily labor, especially for like the construction work. There's this rakugaki wall paint. So let me tell you the numbers that tell the Nishinari's story. The Nishinari district has a population of 105,000 people, and of these, 23,000 people receive public assistance, which is seikatsu hogo. That's a 22% rate. To put this in perspective, this is 13 times higher than the national average and 4 times higher than the Osaka city's average. There's also striking statistics. In 2020, Nishinari has the shortest life expectancy for both male and female, with the age of 73 for male compared to the national average of 81 and 85 for female. So these numbers certainly tell a story, but why Nishinari area? Why did this become the place where Japan's most vulnerable gather, and why do they die so much younger? So to understand the Nishinari, we need to go back to the history in Edo period. During the period, this Nishinari area was a farmland on outskirts of Osaka city, and it was when Osaka became nation's kitchen, the economic center, attracting many workers from all over Japan. These migrant workers needed a cheap place to stay. They lived in kitchen yado, simple boarding houses. These were bare minimum accommodations, but affordable for workers with little money. However, by the end of the 19th century, these cheap lodging houses had become a serious problem. They were overcrowded and unsanitary, becoming breeding grounds for disease. So Osaka City banned all the kitchen yado operations within the city limits. But banning the lodging houses didn't eliminate the demand for cheap accommodations. So the operators moved just outside Osaka City's boundaries to what's now Airin district, close enough for workers to commute, but technically outside Osaka City. This created Japan's first doyagai, a district of cheap lodging houses. Doya is coming from yado, spelled backwards, meaning lodging house. It was worker slang that stuck. After World War II, Japan embarked on rapid economic growth. Day laborers from all over Japan built modern Japan. Highways, buildings, the stadiums, the 1970 Osaka Expo. At peak in the 1970s and 80s, over 500 doya housed hundreds of thousands of workers. But day labor was brutally unstable. Work one day, unemployed the next day, low wages, dangerous conditions, and no job security. If you get injured or sick, you had no income that very day. This instability bred poverty, and poverty bred desperation. From 1961 to 2008, this led to 24 riots, workers clashing with police over conditions and treatment. The scale was unprecedented for a developed nation. Then the Japanese bubble economy bursted in 1990s. Work disappeared entirely. Workers aged out of physical labor, but had nowhere else to go, from day laborers to welfare recipients. That's how Nishinari transformed. Today, about 100 doya still operate here as minimum lodging houses, with a price from 500 to 2,000 Japanese yen per night. The same system from hundreds of years ago, still serving society's most vulnerable. Now that we know the history, let's see what everyday life here is really like. I spent half a day exploring. I've decided to have lunch here called homade. Here's the menu. I ordered this tamagoyaki set, and then we are surprised that like omiso shiru is like 40 yen. Tamago, one egg is 50 yen. You can take back your food, which is very rare in Japan. Very nice. いいですね。So I've got it's a dashimaki tamago ですね. It's a rolled egg in Japanese style, and then it comes with sashimi, raw fish. And then the mama-san, the lady here, gave me this okashi for young people. Thank you so much. いただきます。Very fresh.
お手紙いっぱいもらってね。
優しい味。おまれさんでした。It was good. The lady here had a really great smile. I got healed. So I have to find a place for staying tonight. And then I find this one, Business Hotel Wako-san, with a price starting at 1,700 yen. But they are full for tonight. Okay, the other place. Okay, I found this hotel called Hotel Hatsune-san. Looks okay. Let's try. Okay, here's the inside. So I paid 1,300 yen for one night stay. This is where are we staying at? Okay, this is the room. And then it looks fine. I mean, just 3 tatamis, and then just a normal bed, futon, and then the room is very cozy. And then they also have TV, and then also mini fridge, and then you can also see a great view from the window of this Osaka. Nice view. So I think if you are really cautious about the cost, like for traveling, I mean, this Osaka Nishinari area is a really nice place to visit, just for, finding a place to sleep. So yeah, I think I was staying here for just one night, so that's fine. And then yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna try if the TV really works or not. Oops, maybe not working. I don't know. Oh, it's working. Wow. Hey guys, so I just started exploring at night, and then just came to this place called, I just found this really, nice supermarket where you can buy, fresh vegetables and then fishes and meats. So I guess as far as I explored this city, this area, I didn't think it was that dangerous at all. Like, I of course see, many people who are looking to be kind of having problems, but still, I could see that, people are helping each other. And then there's like that supermarket, and then also this shop street here. I don't know, for some reason, I see many izakayas that, allows you to do a karaoke. I don't know why. And then in this Nishinari area, I also see these many vending machines that sell alcohol. And then these are, 1 cup ozuki, probably like the most, popular like mini bin of it's like a nihonshu. Yeah. And then I see, a lot of probably daily workers buy these things and they drink it after work. Yeah. So now it's about 9:30 at night, so I want to eat something. So I decided to try this place called Nishinari Ward, Ready Go. Yeah, I saw the review and then said that their chahan is good. Let's try. So I've tried to eat something in Hormone restaurant, but they said that the food order is already over. So I just walked about 10 seconds next to it, then found this oden place called Airin Oden, and then the lady here said that that right now inside is full of people from abroad. So she just suggested me eating outside. This is how that looks. My dinner table. いただきます. I've ordered potato, jagaimo, and radish, daikon, which is like something you must order when you are eating oden in Japan. このお店長いんですか？2年です。あ、全然最近。あ、そうですね。あ、めっちゃそうなんですか。And then the lady here just said that this place has been open for just 2 years, so really new actually. いただきます。大根。うまっ。Oh, I think it's great to have oden outside actually. I mean, it's not that too cold, but still, it's a bit cold outside. Wow, this daikon is so good. Really have like, the dashi, like the broth of the soup is, how do you say it? Shimikonderu. You can feel it from the very inside of the daikon radish. Look at that. This is negima. Tuna is so big. すごいなこれ。 That's very volumey, I think. いただきます。うまっ。Very good. So next to me, there's like a group of people from abroad. Then probably they are doing like a tour in this Nishinari area. Okay, just finished eating inside this Oden restaurant. It was good. Yeah, I got full. So maybe I can try that onsen there. That's very close to that Oden place. So admission fee is 600 yen, like 4 bags. Okay, let's go. So I just took a bath inside. It was really good. I love the sauna here. It was really hot, and then the water was really cold. So really great refreshment. And then this is the inside, and then here you have like this, area where you can just sit and then take a break. And then just found this memory notebook, and then just randomly flipped through and then found this page, and then there was a person noted who is jobless, and then in sauna he was questioning to himself what he was doing. So but through his jobless life he found out that he's been helped by many people. So yeah, that's a kind of interesting note, I thought. This one is also very new place actually. He said, the manager here, the person at the cashier said that it's open like 3.5 years ago. So I think many places like restaurants and then hotels and then this kind of place like public bars, many facilities are newly opened, I guess. So which is kind of changing the landscape of this Nishinari district, which is used to be really dangerous and looking dirty place with a lot of garbages. But I thought it was much cleaner than I thought actually. And the inside the park there are people cleaning the trashes. I think they were paid for doing that. So I think this area is also trying to create a new impression to the public, I guess. That's my impression. So from my experience here, affordable meals, simple accommodation, a sense of community, daily life seems pretty much manageable. We saw how this started as a day labor district, but today it's become Japan's welfare hub. How did that happen? It comes down to Japan's welfare system and how it actually works. Japan has Seikatsu Hogo, public assistance. It's the last safety net. You receive about 120,000 Japanese yen monthly, approximately equal to $800. If you have no assets, can't work, have no family support, and no other programs can help. This includes 40,000 Japanese yen specifically for housing. And here's something interesting. If you look around Nishinari, you'll notice most rent prices cap out at around 4 man yen. That's not coincidence. The entire local housing market has adjusted to match the welfare housing allowance. Nationally, only 1.6% of Japanese receive public assistance. Here, as I mentioned earlier, 22%. Why such a concentration? Critics call it welfare dumping, though that's disputed. Some reports suggest other cities give people one-way tickets here when they can't handle homeless applicants. Practically, Nishinari already has the setup, shelters, social workers, support systems. When other places make it difficult, people end up here by default. This created a non-question-asked culture. You can restart here without explaining your past. Some shelters don't even need ID. You can find work the same day you arrive. But there are reports of property business operators who help people get welfare, then take most of the money through inflated charges. You get 120,000 yen from the government, but after their fees, you might only have 10,000 to 30,000 yen left to live on. This might explain those life expectancy numbers when help becomes exploitation. Stress and poor conditions literally shorten lives. You'll also hear whispers about yamiichi, underground market, trading stolen goods, counterfeit items, even prescription drugs. It's part of the underground economy that some say exists alongside the official welfare system. So we've seen how this complex social system developed over decades, but Nishinari isn't frozen in time. Significant changes have been happening, especially in recent years. To understand how much this area has really changed, I spoke with an elderly man who friendly spoke to me in the park of the district.
まあ昔から全然変わった。17年から20年前はひどかった。
どんな感じだったの当時は？
当時はそりゃ柄悪いよ。昔は悪かった。因縁つけてくるしね。
あ、そうなんですね。
今はもう一人ぐらい、2、3人はね、お小遣いちょうだいという人もおるけどね。橋本さんはいろいろ言われてるけど、あの頃の橋本さん素晴らしかったよ。
なんかどう変わってたんですか？
どう変わったか言うたらね、例えば西成やったら、今までもう麻薬とかいっぱいあったのが、それをもう危ない人らを掃除のおっちゃらがさっき動いてなかった？あの人らに仕事与えたり、失業者を救ってたのよ。もうだから仕事をできん人、例えば建設業とかさ、元気な人はかまへんけどね。やっぱり元気な人もないやん。ちょっとしんどい人もおるやん。だからゴミ拾いでもしてたら、お金が昔と比べたら全然違う。昔はゴミも落ちた、いさずら書きもあったけど、今はもうほとんど見ないもん。西成は変わった。橋本さんおらんかったらこんなに変わってないわ。
変わってよかったなと。
これはそうでいいんですよ。今外国人がどんだけここに来てる。今韓国人の店とかね、フィリピンの店とか台湾の店とか居酒屋がいっぱい結構ね、いいよ。もうこんないいとこなくなった。年金生活者になったら西成住む。最高。その代わり文句言うたらあかんけどな。文句言わんかったらええとこ。
NPO がすごく多いじゃないですか。
いろいろある。もうそれはね、例えば路上で寝てる人をね、連れて行くと、例えばの話が、ホームに、アパート入れたらアパート代出るでしょ。生活保護費が出るでしょ。だから結構ええわけよ。経営者としてはええわね。貧困ビジネスよ。
他のエリアでその生活保護の申請しても、西成にこう行ってくれみたいな感じで。
それはある。俺はもうここやったら、確かにね、ここやったらね、取りやすい。例えば病院行ってもさ、まあいろんな薬があったら、それに2件ぐらいでもらって、残った分はそこで売ったらええわけやからね。
売れるとこがあるんですか？
ここはね、昔は泥棒市言うてね、結構そういうところもあったしね。そんな西成みたいなええとこないよ。物価は安いしね。こんないいとこないよ。まあ、俺が言うんやから間違いない。どこよ。
He mentioned Mayor Hashimoto, and he was right. The transformation began with politics. In 2011, Osaka Mayor Toru Hashimoto launched the Nishinari Special Zone Plan, an ambitious attempt to revitalize the area by improving security, promoting tourism, and reforming welfare systems. The goal was to change Nishinari's image and attract investment. The changes have been gradual but visible. In 2019, the old Airin Labor Welfare Center closed due to deterioration. By 2024, authorities conducted forced evictions of homeless residents who had been living there, marking a clear shift in policy. Recent years have also brought international attention. Visitors discovered this area offers incredibly cheap accommodation, minutes from Osaka's attractions. Some say this accelerated around the 2025 Osaka Kansai World Expo, though the trend started earlier. The foreign residence rate here is now 12.8%, double the city average and the fastest growing among Osaka's 24 districts. The symbolic change, Hoshino Resorts opened a luxury hotel at Shinnimamiya Station. The contrast is stark. 500 yen doya within walking distance of 13,000 Japanese yen hotel rooms. New backpacker hotels and budget accommodations have opened throughout the area. What was once a closed community of day laborers is becoming a budget travel hub. This might raise concerns about gentrification, but from my exploration and conversations here, I didn't see strong evidence of negative impact. Security has improved, the streets are cleaner, and while the Airin district does have a distinct atmosphere, it's still fundamentally a residential neighborhood, and beyond this district, the rest of Nishinari Ward is simply ordinary residential areas, families, schools, daily life. Change is clearly happening here, but whether these improvements can address deeper issues, poverty, social isolation, limited opportunities, only time will tell. So after exploring this area, I have to say that this area isn't as nearly dangerous as I initially thought. Yeah, but truly I learned that poverty brings its own darkness, the underground economies, the exploitation, and the shortened lives. But I also discovered a social safety net that, despite its flaws, still catches people when they fall. And compared to other countries, this is much safer. And what struck me most is the challenges I saw here. Aging population, elderly people living alone, economic inequality. These are not unique to Nishinari. These are the challenges all of Japan will face in coming years. And now I understand the things that puzzled me before. That incredibly affordable sushi that I had in Tennoji area, which is next to this Nishinari district. That's a part of day labor's history of this district. So exploring Nishinari helped me understand the multi-layered complexity of Osaka as a whole. Okay, thank you for watching till the end. See you next time. Saka no shita, のどけき光、その影を懲らしみゆるが町のまことか。坂の下、のどけき光、その影を懲らしみゆるが町のまことか。Below the slope lies tranquil light, but looking into the shadow, finally see the city's truth. Below the slope lies tranquil light, but looking into the shadow, finally see the city's truth. Please let me know how you thought about the video, and if you like it, please share it with your friends and families.